Welcome to the Surroundead PermaDeath Part 3. Today we're going to sell off all our fat loot from that boss we killed yesterday and clearing out that mall. The type of items we are looking for so that we can keep on progressing is a hazmat, body armor, preferably one with storage, any form of pockets, and then ammo just so we can start using guns, period. Plans for today was to do some airdrops, but I didn't know when you load back into the game it actually deletes all of those, so hopefully we can get a hazmat mask so that we can actually do an infestation. I didn't know that wandering traders could actually spawn right next to the settlement. I thought they were always just like in the streets randomly. So luckily he did actually have both a hazard mask and a plate carrier, the two items that we do need. So just need to sell off all our loot and see if we can make enough money to make these purchases. We're gonna go ahead and speed skip through this though. This is just me mass selling items and no need to watch this. It's just me being indecisive of what items I should sell or keep. Coming back out, I didn't think that the dude was actually gonna be roaming. I was kind of pissed because I thought he was just gone, but just hopping around, I've ended up finding him, so no need to get stressed. With everything we sold, we did have about $1,200, so we have just about $200 extra for purchasing both the hazmat mask as well as the plate carrier. Plate carrier is pretty nice because it does have a good amount of storage. Now with our extra money, we're just going to see if there's any good books that we could purchase. It's probably only going to be one book in total. Alright, now that we got through that mess of inventory management, we are going to go to that infestation that's nearby. So don't really remember what all happens during an infestation. I remember you have to clear out like little nest-like crap in there, but don't remember like how enemy units spawn. I think they just pull up from the ground, so just kind of taking this with caution and just kind of crouch clapping everything nearby. Definitely a lot more zombies than I thought there would be, but it's good XP, so can't really complain. So going into actually wiping out the secondary part of the infestation, because you can't hit the primary until you take out little secondary pieces. Sometimes there's 2 or 3. I was pretty sure that zombie spawn, I'm not sure what the damage thresholds were, if they just start spawning once you start beating it up, or if it's like at that midway point then they just keep repetitively spawning or what. So this was just kind of a test run to see what happens. Luckily they don't swarm you too incredibly bad. They don't just come from like every single direction. Didn't want to risk if they just keep spawning or if they have like unlimited spawner, so I ended up just shooting this one down just to finish it out, just because I thought they were just gonna repetitively keep coming, and I was running out of stamina anyways. But it does look like they do keep spawning even after you break it. Maybe it's just damage threshold. I'm pretty sure it's just damage threshold, and maybe they spawn 2 or 3 waves. The loot pull out of this one is actually not too bad. Got a turret. Haven't seen those ever come out of an infestation before. I thought that was only out of military camps. Alright, after finally clearing out all the crap around us, I'm gonna start working on the primary infestation. I'm pretty sure a boss spawns out of it. I can't remember exactly, but I thought this would just be a good choke point to keep my stamina up and just kind of beat up anything that comes through. Comparing the damage that I was doing with the sword, decided to try to throw a grenade. I don't know how much damage they do, but that didn't really help much at all. So back to just beating it up. See, it's not that bad. It will just take a ton of time, but the main issue is keeping your stamina enough for when crap starts spawning, because if you stam out, I don't have enough bullets in like either gun to kill more than probably 5 to 6. Just wish you could like upgrade the weapons so you could do just slightly a little bit more damage rather than trying to just level up strength, because if you get like 2 headshots, I could have been 2-tapping these for the most part. This stam regen just takes way too long, so next pack I'm just gonna try to bait right up to the little nest hive so that I can try to hit both the zombies and the hive. Hopefully I don't get beat up too much, you know? But now I'm just kind of getting fed up with it, so I have to just start blasting it. Seeing the amount of health on this guy made me kind of shit myself a little bit. It was pretty bad. The amount of buttons I was just spamming trying to get heals off. I was stressing. This was just ridiculous. Slightly faster, but definitely don't have enough bullets to handle this guy. Just kind of running around like a chicken with my head cut off and no stamina. I was gonna try to run up to my car and take off like I did with the other boss at the supermarket, but didn't have enough stamina to run there, so I was like, I gotta go just try to jump on this van and hopefully I can not get hit by him. But we'll see that he's got range for days, and you kind of can try to kite him around, but yeah, he just swats. Watch me stress out a little bit more, just spamming heals, just kind of debating. I don't even know what to do. I'm out of stamina. I was like just praying that the car, that hopefully I could move up the hill faster than the zombie, and that is not the case. So now that I'm really stressing out, just trying to get out of here. Man, beat up my car. I thought it was gonna blow up, but now I thought I was dead. I thought this was the end of the run. I am hitting every damn hotkey I can, trying to heal through this, and this man is just bopping the shit out of me. I was big stressed. I didn't think I was gonna make it. This was like my only hope was getting onto this little van, and then hopefully I could just kite it around to a portion where I wouldn't be getting hit, which actually finally happens. Just gotta stay calm, breathe out, breathe in, and try to relax and figure out the gun situation to see if I could even shoot him or not. All right, overall, was this trip worthwhile? I believe so. Got one of the largest backpacks in the game, so can't really complain. Only almost ended the run, you know? So I guess that's the give and take of trying to do infestations before you have enough bullets or magazines to actually do it. So far, loot hasn't been too bad. Should be a good chunk of money just selling the guns. Each one's like 150 to 200 bucks a pop. And we also still have that primary infestation to loot, as well as all those zombie bodies from when we were just meleeing our life away trying to break down that hive. But the real question is to see if this car is even usable, if it even has a health point. I've never ran a vehicle down all the way to 0 health, so I don't know if they just blow up or if they just start smoking like this and they're irreparable. The sliver of life on this thing, just the burning flame, the ever-existing flame. This is like the Human Torch car over here. Still really curious what happens when a vehicle does lose all its durability. If it does blow up, if it blew up, that would have killed me. Alright, we are finally fully looted up. We have all the goods from our little trip. Time to sell it off, but sad to say this is the last journey of this vehicle. I ghost rode the whip right here, and I didn't know that. I thought it was gonna be fully broken. I don't know what was happening here. I couldn't push it out. Couldn't get it out of the water. This is where it's gonna be for the rest of the run. And it's got so much crap in it too, so I was pretty salty about this one. This right here is the look of disbelief that I really just drove this car flying, soaring through over the mountain into the river where it can't be moved anymore. We're gonna speed skip through this. This is just me trying to sell all the loot and also having to run back to the car to grab more loot to finish off selling everything. Well, that was a fun run. Almost died for about 5 minutes straight. That guy was just running around beating the crap out of me. Plans for the next episode pretty much have to become that nomad lifestyle that we discussed earlier. Now that we don't have a quick moving car, we're just gonna take that RV and that's gonna be our home. We're gonna hop off the bridge. Maybe we'll store some stuff there, but for the most part, I think we're just gonna go place to place in that RV. As for destination, probably I'm gonna try to find a military base since we got a key card off of that infestation, but we'll just have to see and explore and see what we find. Thanks for watching.